Hey guys, so today's video is on my March favorites. This is the stuff that I have loved for the past month, things that I think are so good. And it's really funny because actually what I did was I started using things that I was using a few months ago and like revisiting them and realizing how freaking awesome they were and being like, why did I ever stop using them in the first place? So some of the stuff is old, some of it is new. If you guys want to see my favorites, then definitely keep on watching. First up, I'm just going to talk about this since it was in the thumbnail and I'm sure you guys are very curious about it. It is a diffuser. And I put this on every single night. It is on my nightstand right next to my bed and I absolutely love it. I feel like I can't sleep without it. There's something about it being on that just really calms me down, mainly because I do use lavender. This is just from the Now Essentials brand. It's 100% pure lavender. I got both of these on Amazon, by the way. I like to do the 6-hour one, the longest one, because I usually get around like 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And you can also change the color by pressing this other button here, and it goes from like pink to blue to, I think there's green and red. My favorite one is red, like the deepest, darkest red. I personally do love that color, but for some reason, like if I put it on any other color, I always wake up in the middle of the night and notice that the light is there. But when it's red, I never ever wake up in the middle of the night and look at the light. So something, I don't know what kind of weird psychological thing that is, but the red one is what works for me. Sometimes when I go to bed at night, I'm just kind of like wound up from the day, or you know, I had like a lot of caffeine and I'm just not really tired. But as soon as I turn this on and the lavender starts getting dispersed into the room, I'm just like, actually, you know what? I'm kind of tired right now. So I'm usually like cuddling Coda and talking to Matt for a little bit, and maybe I'll play like a little wordscape on my phone to get me really tired. But I feel like the lavender just helps overall to help me go to sleep. So this has been such a huge thing for me, not just in March, but for the past like, I think I've had this for almost a year now. I will definitely link this below. I think they have had a lighter one too. This is just like in a dark wash, sort of wood type of look. It's very smooth and soft and sleek looking. Like, it totally is such a cute decor piece. Next up is, wow, this is really disgusting and dirty, but this is the self tanner that I've been using. It's from Loving Tan. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with this. It's the 2-Hour Express in dark, which I believe is the one that has the best reviews and the one that I feel most people talk about. So I ended up purchasing this myself on Ulta maybe like 2 months ago, and I've just been testing it out and using it. The reason why I was curious about this, even though I do have other self tanners that I love, is because everyone says it doesn't smell, or it doesn't have a smell. My other favorites are the St. Moritz. I like that one. I also like Fake Bake. Those are probably my top two favorites. And those definitely smell absolutely disgusting on me. Really gross, but I just deal with it and then wash it off after a few hours. But this one's nice because it's only 2 hours that you have to wear it, and then you can rinse it off. So you only really smell kind of bad, just kind of bad, for like 2 hours. It looks very even all over, except for I'm having issues with around my wrist and hand area. I feel like it just could be better. Maybe I need to like buff it in with a brush instead of the mitt. And then also my ankles and feet look pretty bad. But that's normal for a self tanner. It's just I was thinking that this would be better around those areas. I think what I'm going to try and do is, like I said, just use like a buffing brush and see if that blends in a little better. But I've been really loving this so much, and I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this when I run out. The best exfoliator that I have ever used, because not only is it getting rid of the dead skin cells, but it makes my skin so soft and smooth. Like, I get out of the shower and I'm touching my skin and I actually feel like I already moisturized. It's pretty crazy. It's called the Champagne Charcoal Scrub, and it detoxifies, exfoliates, and hydrates your skin, buffs away dead skin cells, and absorbs excess oil to reveal balanced and moisturized skin. Oh, it smells so good. It really is the best. A little goes a long way too. Like, I feel like I'm not having to grab a ton of it to get it all over my body. I just take maybe like, in total, like a scoopful, but I'll do like half a scoopful for my upper body and then half a scoop for my lower body, and that's all I need. It is 18.34 fluid ounces. I've got no idea where you can buy this because I got it in my subscription box, but I will definitely link it below if I can find it. It's by the brand Mana Kadar. So good. This right here is a neutral girl's dream palette. Personally, I like color and neutrals, so I can appreciate this. It's the Too Faced Natural Lust Naturally Sexy Eyeshadow Palette, and in here are the most gorgeous warm and cool tone neutrals. I just cannot stop picking this up. Like, it's been consistent like almost every day that I'm like wanting to use it so badly. And I was reading reviews. There were some people that were saying that this would make a really good bridal eyeshadow palette. So if any of you are getting married soon, then this would be like perfect for you to create your wedding day look. There's like one shade up here that's pretty, oh my god, it like matches my lips. That one's pretty colorful, but for the most part, everything else is just really chill and everyday. And I love the fact that there's really good like shimmer eyeshadows in here too. You got nice golds and bronze eyeshadows, some like silvers, very creamy. And when I swatched them for the very first time, I didn't have to do 2 swatches. I mean, they're like really pigmented right off the bat. They blend so well together, and they actually last a long time as well. And I'm wearing them today, and I think for like the last few videos that I've uploaded. Also, this too, the Natural Lust Bronzer Satin Dual Tone Bronzer. Such cute packaging, like a little peacock. And there's the peacock on that too. I love peacocks because whenever we go to the cemetery to see Matt's mom, there are like 5 or 6 peacocks always running around. I've seen them multiple times spreading out all of their feathers, and it's just so beautiful to see it in person. So yeah, I love this packaging. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. So to me, this is like a dupe. Well, not really a dupe, but it's very similar to the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola and Hoola Light, which are my 2 favorites to mix together for bronzing up my skin. Very similar in shade to those 2, so I'm really enjoying using it so that I'm using something else for once. Definitely need to like really have a heavy hand with your brush. Like, you got to really work your brush in that so that you can see it on your face, but when you finally get it on, it just looks so pretty, and it definitely melts right into the skin. I am wearing it today. Has a little bit of shimmer to it too. It's like a satiny type of finish, and I love it. I think it looks very natural. Not as pigmented as the ones from Benefit, but I like that because then I can build on it and make it as intense as I want it. I've also been loving this from Glow Recipe. It's the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist for hydrating and making the skin glow. It's like a prep for your face before you put on your makeup, or you know, you could use it afterwards just to get a nice glow going. But I like it most before I put my foundation on. I use a lot of sprays because the mist really is so fine. Like, you guys can barely even see. It's just like the tiniest little specks of water. Smells amazing, smells exactly like watermelons. You have to shake it first because it'll kind of like separate in here. You know how after sometimes you spray a spray on your face and then you like let it dry and you still feel dry? Well, this one's not like that. Like, you spray this all over and it takes a while to really absorb in, and then once it does, you still feel hydrated, and I really, really appreciate that. And you know, for me especially, like this area of my face and then on the outer corners, they're very dry, and I find that when I spray this on my skin first and then do my foundation, that those areas don't get as dry throughout the day. So that's really, really awesome. And I will usually keep this with me like in my purse since it's kind of travel friendly. Like, look how small it is. I'll just throw this in my purse and respray if I ever feel the need to. Glow Recipe is kind of hit or miss. Like, some things I really love, some things I really, really, really do not like. So it's just kind of like I gotta test things out, but so far this one has been amazing and I love it. It's so funny because I'm used to putting my sprays down like upright after I use them. So I'll go and spray this all over my face. I'll put the cap on like this, and then I'll go to set it on my desk like I normally would, and it just falls down. I'm like, I feel so stupid. I totally forgot. You have to flip it upside down. That's the only thing. I've also recently fell back in love with IT Cosmetics moisturizers. This one in particular, the Secret Sauce. I had an extra of this one, and I'm like, well, I guess I could just start using it again, and I fell right back in love with it all over. Every single time I put this on my face, I legitimately am glowing for the entire day, all the way till I wash my face again that night. My skin is just eating it up right now. It is absolutely like the best moisturizer at this time for me. Like I just feel I'm so dry. It's almost like a bluish purplish kind of tint. So when you apply it all over your face, it's like, it looks like a pearlescent kind of glow all over. It's really pretty actually. Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. I showed this in my skincare video where I talked about all of my favorite products recently. I will also link my skincare video up there too if you guys haven't seen it yet. But in that video, I had said that this was like basically becoming my new favorite cleanser, and how I loved how it's got all natural, clean ingredients in it. This is just like a little sample size. I don't think this is a full size, but I had just gotten this in a subscription box and have been using it non-stop. Like, you know those cleansers that you use and they strip away all the oils, all your natural oils, and then you feel so dry afterwards? Well, this one's not like that at all. It puts like moisture back into your face. So after you use this, you feel really, really good and you don't feel tight at all. And that's because it is made with honey and hyaluronic acid. I thought that the honey might be breaking me out potentially. That's what I had said in my skincare video, but it's definitely not the case. I have consistently been using this for the past month with no issues with breakouts whatsoever. This is an amazing cleanser. I highly, highly recommend it to you guys to try it out. I'm actually interested now to try out more products from Pharmacy. If you guys have any in particular that you really love, definitely let me know down in the comments. I also have been obsessed with this oil from Laura Mercier. It's called Flawless Skin Infusion de Rose Nourishing Oil. So it's made with mostly safflower and sunflower oils, which do not break me out. They are less comedogenic, more lightweight. Has a great smell to it. What I do is actually do just like a few drops into any foundation that I feel is more on the drying matte side, and what it does is it just really kind of makes it so that it sinks in better to the skin. It feels like you've moisturized with oil, but it doesn't feel like that nasty oily residue left on your face. Like, it really does sink into the skin, and it feels great. So I've been using this at night on my forehead around my wrinkles just to help prevent it from getting too dry in that area, and then I'll mix it in with my foundations, the ones that I feel are more on the drying side, and it definitely makes a huge difference. The entire month I was using this eyebrow pencil from CoverGirl. It's in the shade Ultra Brow Pencil Soft Brown 710. I love this because it's more ashy tone. It's not like super warm looking, and it blends in really well with my natural hair color, which is more of like a dark brown, almost black. Like, my eyebrows are really, really dark. And so what I've been using this for is basically filling them in when I'm doing like more natural brow days. When I'm doing more intense brows like I have here, what I will use is the one from Laura Mercier. It's like a duo. If you guys are interested, I'll link it below. But this here is just so good if you're trying to do a really quick brow and you just want it to look more natural, and it stays. Like, it doesn't have this weird shiny look to it, and I'm just shocked at how long it lasts. Like, there's so many eye pencils that I've tried, and then I put it on and it's a certain shape, and then by the end of the day I'll notice, especially like the places where I don't have much hair, that it fades. But this one never ever does that to me. Has a spoolie on the other side, which is nice, and this formula is just amazing. It really is a great dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, if you guys like that. I actually recently bought one and I was gonna try and use it again, and I like it, but I realized that this one's just, I feel like it's better actually. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know. Try it out. What do you think about it? I feel that it's just, you should save your money with your eyebrow pencil and go for the CoverGirl one, honestly. Another drugstore product, because I love drugstore makeup. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Base Business Pore Minimizing Primer. I really love the illuminating one, but I have moved on to this one for the month. It's oil-free. It visibly reduces and blurs pores while mattifying shine. It creates the perfect canvas for foundation, long-lasting, weightless feel for all skin types. Did I say it's oil-free too? I absolutely love this stuff. It's nice because it's like a purple tone, so it kind of evens out my skin a little bit too. And I just noticed that my foundation goes on so smoothly. It's so weird because out of all the primers that I have in my collection, this one and then the illuminating one from CoverGirl are 100% my absolute favorites. Like I really don't ever find myself using anything else because these just really do it for me, and they're so freaking affordable. So yes, all about those. I think this is like less than $3 or something like that. It's the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. I use the one in Natural, and I started using this again under my eye area, and I'm like shocked. Like I forgot how good this was. It really does conceal your under eye circles so well, and the formula of it is more like on the drier side, which I really like because then it blends really fast and easily into the skin, and you like barely have to set it with any powder. So I use up another one of these. This is from Caviar. It's the Instant Recovery Shampoo with strand building proteins for damage-free hair, free of parabens, sulfates, and synthetic color. It really is so worth it. It's a little bit more expensive than the Verb one that I was using, but it's totally worth it. Like the way it makes my hair feel is really so incredibly moisturized that when I get out of the shower and I blow dry my hair and I straighten it or I curl it, it just has less frizz. You know, if I have to do less work to make my hair look good, then I'm 100% gonna use something like this. So yeah, definitely need to repurchase this, but I have tried to not use this as much because I do 2 washes on my hair. I only wash it once a week, but when I do wash it, I like to shampoo twice. So that way I'm really getting rid of all of that gunk and product in my hair and just making sure that it's super clean since it's been a full week of not washing it. What I've been doing is using this as my first wash. It's the Seiko Super Nature Superfood Revitalizing Shampoo. It stimulates and refreshes and detoxifies the scalp at the same time while it's cleaning your hair. So it's made of all natural ingredients. I actually bought this from my hairstylist, so if I can find it online, I will definitely link it down below. But yeah, I'll use this, like mostly concentrating this on my scalp area first, rinse that out, and then go in with my shampoo. And this is a magical duo right here. As for lip products, I hate to mention them again, not really, because they're awesome, but I can't stop using these. From Wet n Wild. This is the Megalast Liquid Cat Suit. I keep saying cat sweet, and every time I rewatch my video back, I'm like, Kayleigh, why are you saying that? It's the Cat Suit High Shine Lipstick. And this one I'm wearing today is Berry Down Low, and under it I put this guy from Gerard Cosmetics, the lip liner in Ecstasy. So that's like the combo I'm wearing today. But like, I just can't with these. They're just way too good. Like, they're so pigmented and shiny and pretty and moisturizing. This one, I kid you not, is like a dupe for this one that I have from Dose of Colors. Just like a little bit darker. Do you see that? It's like the same thing. This is called Send Nudes, and then this one is Can You Not from Dose of Colors. And actually, I use this one more from Wet n Wild. I wear this one all the time, Flirt Alert. I wore this in my last favorites video. This is Taffy Tantrum. And I like that they have like a bunch of different colors in here. Like it's not just all like safe nudes and pinks. Like this color I'm wearing right here is very different for me, but I'm willing to try it because I like this formula so much. So I definitely appreciate that they have like so many different shades to choose from. This one too, this one's so bright and pretty. This is Bad Girls Club. Those are literally the only lip products that I've been using for the entire month. So, I mean, I know I already talked about them in my March favorites, or my February favorites, but I just thought I would mention them again because they're that good. They should be mentioned twice. So I haven't been cleaning my makeup brushes the way you're supposed to be cleaning them, with water and soap. Like I literally haven't done that in a long time because I keep using this. This is from Shani Cosmetics. It's the Detox Professional Brush Cleaner. It's paraben free and it's made with aloe vera. It cleans the accumulation of dead skin cells and accelerated bacteria growth, as well as makeup off of your brushes. So all I do to use this, and I've done a video on this, I will link it up there for you guys. I'll spray this onto a towel. I will rub my brush into it a few times and it just completely cleans it right then and there. When you're done, it's just like completely dry and you can actually just go in and start using eyeshadows. It's great. I love it. So those are my favorite products from March. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys were loving for the month down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.